Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber was on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends used to bug him. Long was 1975.
Welcome back to another ZX Spectrum versus Commodore 64 video, as I like to call it, Playground Wars. In this video we're going to be taking a look at Rainbow Islands, which was released in the arcades by Taito in 1987, and I'm pretty sure that you already know that it's a follow-up to Bubble Bobble, only this time you are human, and you're not confined to a single screen, because you get to scroll up while the bottom of the screen slowly fills with water. Never explained why you became human, I'm not sure about that, but you know, this is the second game in and you are essentially the same characters. This time however, instead of bubbles, and you're not a dragon, you project a rainbow which will kill enemies but allow you to walk up it. If you jump on it, it will collapse, and you use this to go forth killing enemies, collecting the objects they drop, and moving up to the end of the level. Eventually you will fight a boss, rinse, repeat, move on. It was a massive success in the arcade and a brilliant game, and another perfect example of simplicity being, well, amazing. Taito ruled the arcades back in the day. Now, it was released in 1989 on all the usual suspects: Commodore, Amstrad, ZX Spectrum, Amiga and Atari ST, and it was released by Ocean, but at least this version was developed by Craft Gold. Now, on the Commodore 64 there are a few different versions, but I believe I got the Ocean one. Now, this got brilliant reviews across all formats, and because of that I thought it would be interesting to compare it. I've got gameplays of this on absolutely every format, you know, Boldwoods, Touchwood. I don't even think there is a bad version of this. My favourite version, to be perfectly honest, is the Mega Drive. Anyway, let's get into it. Got to try and remember what the keys are, because it doesn't let you define them in this, which is a bit weird. Anyway, this is quite a late release for the Spectrum, and I believe it's 1 to 8K only? Maybe not, I don't know. But this version has sexy 1 to 8K music. Right, space. Hello? Hello? Sexy title screen. Simple, yeah. Effective, yeah. It's a rainbow. All the colours of the bow, and you know those rainbows that are like double rainbows and stuff. Yeah, and insert various rainbow quotes here. Right. Up appears to be credit. You can only have 3. I don't know if it's accurate to the arcade, but the fact that you get to put in credits on a home computer version means, well, they're making the effort to make it feel like the arcade experience. I believe it's I left, oh right, P is pause, and which is awkward when it's that close to left and right, and N is bow. Now, not sure why I couldn't find my own keys. There you go, there's the Rainbow Islands. So obviously you've got 7. We're going to start at the bottom of the screen. You got music? No, it's K and L. Right, colourful, yes. I may be monochromic. See, look, there you go, my bows. If I jump on it, it collapses, but my bows take them out. It's one of those games that it's kind of a momentum thing. Oh, and it gets a little bit, takes a little bit getting used to. You know, this is my first go on it in ages. Oh, and you can just like platform like that as well. But yeah, really colourful. Little attribute clash, but nothing you know spectacular in ruining it. But alright, the music is on the shortest link ever, but hey, go in. Okay, could you just said go? But oh, collect the fruit. Why am I standing there like a numpty? Jump on the rainbow, get rid of it. Sweet. I think it looks lush. I really do. I mean, again, this is the ZX Spectrum version, but it really does do a decent representation of the arcade machine. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, the controls are tight. They are very tight, but scrolling's not the greatest, obviously. No, thing is, it's so easy to balls it up and then go right back to the bottom. Oh, you got double rainbows. Hey, double rainbows, like I said. What was that stone hippie's name in that viral clip? I don't know. Cake. Surprised the government haven't slapped a sugar tax on this, because everything makes kids fat, apart from, well, not their parents or lack of education. No, it's just consumerism. And this game's got candy and shit in it, so it must be taxed as well. Sorry, politics. I forget what a nice looking game this is. This is really a nice looking game. You know, it's another example of something you would not think would be this accurate on the old ZX Spectrum. They look like every bumblebee from every kid's book back in the day. Well, there you go, people, saying it's all bad for you. There was a banana. I didn't get it, but... Now, what was the third game? Parasol Stars? Yay! Oh, that's it. It's the stars that... Balls! Power you up. Now, sometimes it's just worth jumping. But, yeah, I completely lost my thread. Oh, no, I want that. No, oh, right. But, yeah, so it's the stars that give you power-ups. But, oh yeah, and if you're not quick enough, the bottom of the screen will slowly rise with water to give it a sort of tense feel. And mean you don't sit on your ass in your laurels too long. This is brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant. Don't get me wrong though, I'm pretty sure most of you have played the arcade. You must have if you're into games like, old games like, or you're my generation, like me. Because it is an absolute class game. Like I said, Tato were just brilliant back in the day. Could you argue it's a platform puzzler because there's some element in the way you have to clear the screen, kind of like on Bubble Bubble as well, which as an adult I really struggle to say properly. I've kept my triple bows. I'm a bow death machine. Yeah, who would have thought? Rainbows are such an effective death weapon. Like there's not. Death weapon? Is that a contradiction in terms? Oh! Is this the boss? Is it every 4 stages? I don't know, I'm just getting up there. Now, is it simultaneous 2-player on the Spectrum? I can't remember, because obviously... Balls! It is in the arcade. No! Oh, I keep thinking of Falling Cake, which would have been a dream as a child, if you were me. Shit! I keep thinking... Oh! Fallen Cake is bad guys for some reason. Paws, told you Paws was in a stupid place. No! Hey, what? That Fallen Cake was a bad guy. There we go. Right. See, you get your momentum going. And, sorry for the Labour speech. It's, yeah, it's cool. But, boss fight, oh, yoink! But yeah, then you just seem to, if you cock up and you lose your momentum, such as my ability to speak fluently, it all goes tits up. I can't remember the deal with them. Obviously shoot them in the face with rainbows. Well, there you go. Let's jump on and have a look at the Commodore 64. But that was very, very, very impressive. And here we go, Rainbow Islands on the Commodore 64, the story of Bubble Bobble 2. Now, oh, it's craft gold as well, but first of all, right off the bat, as you can tell, the title screen on the Commodore is a lot more accurate to the arcade. But hey, do you know what? Points there, I guess, but it's the actual gameplay we're interested in. So obviously this is simultaneous 2-player as well, so I'm guessing the Spectrum was as well, because you can see that in the top and left and right hand corner. I've got to play this on joystick, as is the way to with all the Commodore 64 games I play, and I'm a keyboard guy, but we won't hold it against it because that just means me not being as good on a joystick as keys is just, well, that's down to me. Anyway, you've got credit like you do on the other version. Seems to give you one more credit, does it? Oh, okay, press it up and it gives you credit, then you press that. So right off the bat, there we go, graphically it's lush, it's really nice. I mean, there's no beating the bush here. This kicks the Spectrum. That's very, very reminiscent of the arcade machine. You got jump. Oh shit! You got sound as well as music at the same time, which is kind of cool. I mean, is that because it's a late Commodore 64 game? Because sometimes it was one or the other. Oh, That is very nice. Got the same music per se, but obviously it's on a, well, just a small loop, and it's been done by the SID chip, so that was never really in doubt that the music on this was gonna be better than the Spectrum version. It plays really tight actually, considering it's on a joystick. Suffers from the same problem, which I would say would be me being the same problem, because it's a momentum thing, and I haven't played this in ages. To be fair, all versions I play, I have that problem with, whereas I seem to suck at it when I walk straight back into it without playing it for ages. But that's a sign of a good game, isn't it? Easy to play, hard to master. Hard to master may be too strong a descriptive term for this, but hard to become ass-kicking at it, I would say. Right, there we go. Although I would say, do the levels seem smaller than the Spectrum? It's certainly a small crammed. I like the fact that the Spectrum's got a far bigger screen. I don't know if that's a resolution thing. I'm not a Commodore 64 expert, but this looks lush. Look at it. Was that a fried egg? I get the parsnips, even though in real life I can't stand parsnips, especially when they pretend to be roast potatoes, which I love, and then you realise once you've eaten them that you're a bloody stealth parsnip pretending to be a roast potato. Never mind, ignore that. But yeah, it is an egg. I mean, if you played this in the arcade and were a massive fan of it and Commodore was your machine of choice, you must have been blown away by this, absolutely blown away. It looks phenomenal. Not gonna, piss around the bush and find excuses. This kicks the Spectrum's ass. It really does. With the exception of the fact that the screen is cramped. But that might just be a Commodore thing. I don't know. Balls. I suppose in fairness, I should try and get to the spider. Right, there we go. So give me, I'm so late, but I have to concentrate. Let's get a star. Double stars or turbo stars? I don't know. Run away. Did something kill me? What happened there? No, 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 no! It is very playable. The thing is, the sea's not coming up yet. Hence the fact it's called Islands, but I just worked that out with the water. Yeah, there it goes. It's just, I suck at it. I suck at all Rainbow Island games. Still no reason to not do a comparison, eh? Oh, listen to the music. Oh, holy shit! The music's on fucking acid, but yeah, obviously it's somewhere over the rainbow and it's not licensed. Simpler days, my friends, simpler days. There we go. Wait, look at that! I'm trying to clear my path. Awkward. There we go. Hey, give me shit. Goalie. In. Well, they do say every hole a goal. Sorry. One more stage and then boss? I think so. I cannot tell you. Oh! How impressed I am with this. Sometimes it's a little bit of thinking, a little bit of discussion, try to, find a way to justify the differences between the Spectrum version, which obviously is a hardware thing. But this, even by Commodore standards, I think the sprites are pretty sharp and look dandy on this. Look at this bastard following me. There you go. It's that bit I suck at. It's epic. Obviously, if you spell that at the bottom, it's worth bonuses. Which I won't get. Because I'm pants. No! Wendy, I can fly, but unfortunately in the wrong way. Don't pressure me! There we go. Time to die. Look at that! Move! Balls! Should probably look up a tutorial to see how to beat him. No! Well, that's how you do it. Avoid him and shoot him. He looks amazing. There you go, Rainbow Islands on ZX Spectrum versus Commodore 64. There's no getting around it, you know, I like to be subjective. Alright, with the Robocop one I kind of fudged it because we knew Robocop was going to be better. This is an absolutely amazing port on the Commodore 64. Very, very, very accurate to the arcade. Looks better, plays just as well. They play perfectly fine each other in the, you know, the playability stakes. Sounds better because of the SID chip, especially since you have sound as well as music. But I do need to point out that the ZX Spectrum version, while not quite as good as this, while it does have a bigger screen, which I like, is still an absolutely amazing, phenomenal port. It's just in this instance, the Commodore is closer, more accurate to the arcade because it's got more colours available with less attribute clash. As always though, if you had either of these versions, neither of these versions, or you just played it in the arcade, I would love to know what you think, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Gonna have that fucking music stuck in my head all day now.